Hi, my name is Mathew Pocock. I'm an arborist for the City of Cranbrook, and this is a look into our typical day. As a kid, I was always really into nature, outdoor stuff. My mom's always been a bit of a gardener, so I was out there picking the carrots out of the ground and stuff as a kid. Always been fascinated with wildlife, stuff like that, and so that's how I got into my biology degree. After that, I worked in forestry for a couple of years. I did a temporary job with the City of Abbotsford in the Parks Department, and after that I went back to school for a horticulture diploma, and yeah, it kind of led me here. And with the city, I find myself doing a whole wide breadth of things actually. In the fall, I was designing all the flower beds and the flower pots that we put out, getting all those orders together. And then in the winter we do a lot of our pruning, so that training our young trees that we planted, and then also working in Rotary Park here where we're just trying to take out some of the larger limbs that might be broken or hazardous. Hazard abatement or felling trees, those are probably the most dangerous situations. Trees can be very unpredictable, especially if you're cutting down a dead tree and it's hollow in the middle or has a lot of rot. The tree can be very unpredictable in how it falls, and so you always have to be extra careful and aware of your surroundings when you're doing that kind of work. If you had a fear of heights, it would definitely limit some of the things you could do. To be honest, I have a little bit of a nervousness of heights, but I just get up there and do it, and eventually it kind of goes away. When you're working in the bucket truck, you kind of get a unique perspective on the city, and especially working in a central location like Rotary Park here, you get up to the top of the trees and all of a sudden you can see the whole city out below you, and that's a really cool thing too, especially if the sun's just coming in right. Unless you drive out of town and hike up some of the hills, you don't really get that kind of a view, so that's a kind of a perk. If you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life, and a lot of the times I kind of feel that way, so I'm very lucky.